Harvesting crops isn't just the final step of a farming season. It's the moment where all the farmer's sweat, experience, and passion come together. It's when months of caring for the fields finally pay off, and when the rich diversity of farming cultures around the world truly shines. Each country has its own natural conditions, labor traditions, and level of mechanization, creating countless unique harvesting methods. In some places, massive machines thunder across vast fields with centimeter-level precision. In others, farmers still pick each fruit by hand, carefully and gently, as if they're cradling nature's gifts. In today's video, we'll take you on a fascinating visual journey, showcasing impressive fruit and vegetable harvests from around the world, from sprawling farms in the United States to the abundant orchards of Spain, the fertile fields of Mexico, and the long-standing agricultural regions of India and China. Every scene offers a fresh perspective on the skill, hard work, and creativity that define the farming spirit. Let's begin this inspiring adventure together. California, one of the largest fruit bowls of the United States, is famous for its vast, endless strawberry fields. More than 46,000 acres here are dedicated solely to growing these vibrant red berries, creating sweeping strawberry carpets that stretch all the way to the horizon. Its cool, sunny climate and fertile soil give California strawberries exceptional quality, rich aroma, and a naturally sweet flavor. What's remarkable is that even with one of the most advanced agricultural systems in the world, strawberry harvesting in California is still almost entirely done by hand. This is a stage that simply can't be fully mechanized. Only human hands are delicate enough to select berries at the perfect ripeness without damaging the plants. Out in the fields, workers move slowly down each row, followed by small carts equipped with rolling wheels. The job may look simple, but it actually demands intense focus and seasoned skill. With just a quick glance, workers must determine which berries have reached the ideal shade of red, which ones need another day of sun, and which don't meet the standards to be sold. Each strawberry is placed gently into a tray to avoid bruising. Impressively, the packing process happens right there in the field, instead of being sent to a factory. This helps preserve the berries' freshness and firmness, ensuring that by the time they reach consumers, they still hold their beautiful shape, enticing color, and delicious flavor. In Texas, the citrus harvest season stretches from late September to April of the following year. During this time, the bright golden orange orchards become a symbol of Southern American agriculture. Each year, Texas supplies a large amount of citrus to the market. About 60% is sold fresh, while the rest is used for juice and processed products. Even with a modern farming system, harvesting oranges in Texas is still done mostly by hand. The reason is simple. No machine is delicate enough to pick oranges without scratching their skin. Even a small scratch can significantly shorten their shelf life and affect quality during long-distance transport. Because of that, farmers must work with exceptional precision. They gently twist each orange by hand, removing it from the stem as naturally as possible while keeping the surface perfectly smooth and glossy. Thanks to this careful technique, Texas oranges are known for their long-lasting freshness, mild sweetness, and consistent quality. From the expansive orchards to the carefully packed crates, every step of the process reflects the hard work and traditional craftsmanship that local farmers have preserved for generations. Kiwi is one of those fruits that require a high level of care during harvesting. When the season arrives, the kiwi orchards form lush green canopies with clusters of round, firm fruit covered in their signature fine fuzz. The harvesting process is entirely manual because only human hands are gentle enough to prevent bruising. Farmers softly twist each kiwi, gauging its perfect ripeness before picking it. Every fruit is placed directly into a special pouch worn on the front of the body. These pouches are designed with a soft lining to protect the kiwis and prevent impact during harvesting. Once the pouch is full, the farmer releases the bottom flap, allowing the fruit to slide gently into the bins below, which are then quickly loaded onto waiting trucks. What's unique about kiwi harvesting is that it involves more than just picking fruit. Farmers must also remove excess leaves, young shoots, and any damaged or inferior fruit to ensure that only high-quality kiwis make it into the bins. This task demands sharp observation and years of experience. Even a single leftover leaf or substandard fruit can reduce the value of an entire batch. The filled bins are then neatly stacked onto trucks and transported to the packing facility. There, the kiwis are graded by size, checked again for firmness and uniformity, and prepared for export. Thanks to the meticulous care at every stage, kiwis from these orchards retain their freshness, signature sweet tart flavor, and delicate aroma. In Italy, the birthplace of many world-famous wines, wine grapes are considered the very soul of the entire winemaking process. Among them, the Valella variety is especially renowned for its unique harvest method. The grapes are picked exclusively at night. Harvesting after dark helps the fruit retain its natural acidity and pure, crisp flavor, avoiding the daytime heat that can trigger early fermentation or diminish the grape's freshness. When night falls, the Italian vineyards light up with rows of specialized lamps. Their soft golden glow washes over the vines, creating a scene as beautiful as a mysterious harvest ritual. Under this light, workers carefully move along each row, their eyes scanning for the best clusters, full, uniform, and free from any signs of damage. Each qualified bunch is cut with precision shears and placed gently into the harvest bins. This step is critical, as wine grapes bruise very easily. Even a few crushed berries can release juice that compromises the entire bin, ultimately affecting the quality of the wine. For that reason, every movement must be as delicate and precise as that of an artisan. Once the bins are filled, they are taken immediately to the pressing facility to minimize exposure to air. Every step of the process is standardized to preserve the grape's original character to the fullest. This blend of traditional hand harvesting and deep respect for the raw ingredients is what gives Italian wines, especially those made from Valella grapes, their distinctive flavor profile, perfectly balanced in acidity, sweetness, and aromatic complexity. Across vast farmlands, cauliflower harvest season unfolds with remarkable rhythm and professionalism. When the time comes, a fleet of specialized vehicles moves steadily along the lush green rows. These machines are designed specifically for harvesting to ensure speed, efficiency, and high product quality. At the front of each vehicle is a modern cutting system. The mechanical arm lowers close to the ground and neatly trims each head of cauliflower that has reached the ideal size. Once cut, the cauliflower is lifted onto a long conveyor belt running along the machine. This conveyor is the heart of the entire process, ensuring that each head is transported gently without harsh impact. Along the belt, a team of workers operates continuously with impressive agility. As each head of cauliflower passes by, they immediately inspect it. Any with yellowing leaves, pest damage, or imperfections are removed on the spot. Oversized leaves or those covering the florets are trimmed to make the product more attractive and up to standard. All of this happens within seconds and requires intense concentration, as the conveyor moves at a pace that rarely stops. The flawless cauliflower heads, once selected, are placed directly into large bins positioned at the end of the conveyor. From there, they are loaded onto trucks or transported straight to the packing facility for further grading and rapid cooling. Thanks to this blend of precise machinery and skilled human hands, the cauliflower maintains its beautiful shape, fresh green color, and natural crispness. On the large farms of California, onions are considered one of the crops that require the most patience and precision during harvest. Although various agricultural machines are available, onions here are still harvested mostly by hand, as manual methods help maintain the shape and quality of each bulb. During harvest season, dozens of workers line up along the neat, straight rows of onions. They work in a rhythm as synchronized as a living assembly line. Each person bends down to pull mature onions from the soil, assessing the firmness of the bulb and the dryness of its outer skin. Once lifted, any remaining dirt is gently brushed off by hand to avoid scratching the delicate skin, a key factor in long-term storage. Right after that, workers use small knives to trim the roots and cut off the green tops on the spot. This step is crucial for proper storage and transport. If the leaves are left too long, the onions can become moist or spoil during warehousing. Each onion, once given this basic cleaning, is placed into large sacks positioned along the field. When the sacks are full, they are tied up and loaded onto trucks or tractors for transport to the sorting area. There, the onions are checked again and graded by size, dryness, and color. The best bulbs are bagged for supermarkets, while those that don't meet the standards are sent to processing facilities. Although onion harvesting may look simple, it is actually the result of a combination of skill, strength, and experience. Thanks to the careful hands of California's farmers, the onions retain their firmness and ideal dryness, perfect for storage, long-distance transport, and culinary use across the United States. Sweet potato harvest season across vast fields always carries an energetic atmosphere filled with human effort and seamless coordination. Here, more than 30 workers operate side by side, stretching along the perfectly straight rows. Although machinery provides some assistance, the most important step, lifting and collecting the sweet potatoes, is still done by hand to avoid breaking or scratching the tubers. Each worker bends down and gently pulls the plant from the soft, loose soil. When the roots and tubers appear, they carefully brush off the dirt by hand. This step requires a delicate touch, as even a little too much pressure can cause scratches or break the sweet potatoes, reducing their quality and shelf life. After a quick inspection, intact tubers are placed into large plastic buckets positioned along the rows. Workers move continuously from one bucket to the next, creating a steady rhythm of pulling, cleaning, and placing. When a bucket is full, the process of loading the sweet potatoes onto the truck begins. Workers form a continuous chain, passing each bucket from the field up into the truck bed. Despite the strenuous nature of the job, they coordinate smoothly to ensure the tubers are transferred quickly without dropping or bruising them. Inside the truck, large bins are already prepared to hold each freshly harvested batch. From there, the sweet potatoes are transported to the sorting area, where they are inspected again, sized, and packaged before being distributed to the market. In Mexico, nopal, also known as edible cactus, is a crop deeply tied to local culture and cuisine. The harvest begins at dawn, when dew still clings to the pads. Harvesting early helps the nopal maintain its natural crisp freshness and prevents the sun from drying it out or reducing its internal moisture. Farmers carry sharp knives and thick gloves to protect themselves from the tiny spines. They move slowly along the vibrant green cactus rows, selecting pads that are 7 to 9 inches long, the ideal size for the best tenderness, thickness, and flavor. Each pad is carefully cut at the base at a specific angle to avoid tearing the soft flesh inside. A clean, perfect cut helps the nopal keep its shape and extends its shelf life. Right after cutting, the pads are placed into large baskets and taken to a sorting area set up directly in the field. Here, workers quickly inspect each piece. Any pad with remaining spines, scratches, or that is too young is immediately removed. Those that meet the standard are gently wiped clean and packaged on the spot to preserve maximum freshness before being sent to local markets or exported. Though it may look simple, harvesting nopal requires a high level of skill. Just one heavy-handed movement can bruise or tear the tender flesh, significantly affecting quality. The precision and care of Mexico's farmers are what ensure that each nopal pad remains fresh, crisp, and subtly sweet, an essential ingredient in countless traditional dishes such as salads, tacos, and soups. Amid vast, endless pineapple fields, farmers begin their harvest early in the morning when the sun is still gentle and the air is cool and fresh. Pineapples have sharp spikes, tough skins, and are fairly heavy, so harvesting relies entirely on manual labor and requires skilled, careful movements. Farmers walk along each row, quickly scanning for pineapples that have reached perfect ripeness. Evenly golden skin, a light fragrance, and a stem that has just begun to dry. Once they spot the right fruit, they use a sharp knife to cut the stem, then lift the pineapple with both hands. Even though the work is fast-paced and constant, they must handle each fruit carefully to avoid denting or breaking the eyes, as this directly affects its market value. One of the most iconic parts of pineapple harvesting is the decisive pineapple toss. After cutting the fruit, farmers throw it backward into a basket or specialized backpack made of mesh or thick fabric. These containers are designed to cushion the fall, preventing impact and protecting the outer skin. The workflow moves in a steady rhythm: pick, toss, step forward, and pick again. Each movement has become second nature to experienced workers. When the basket is full, the farmers return to the collection point and empty the pineapples into large bins. From there, other workers load them onto trucks parked at the edge of the field. This process runs like a chain, ensuring the pineapples are transported as quickly as possible to preserve freshness. The trucks then take the pineapples to the packing facility, where they are washed, sorted by size, inspected for quality, and boxed or crated for distribution. Every pineapple that reaches consumers is the result of seamless coordination, technique, physical effort, and the long-standing experience of the farmers. In China's well-known Jujube growing regions, the harvest season for dried red dates is always lively and bustling. Red dates, also known as jujubes, are a high-value fruit used in many traditional dishes and herbal remedies. To harvest them, farmers use a special method that combines manual labor with modern machinery. In the morning, when the sunlight is still gentle, farmers begin working on each jujube tree. Using long poles, they tap the branches lightly in a practiced rhythm. The goal isn't to knock down all the fruit, but to let only the naturally mature and dried dates fall. This method ensures a fast harvest without breaking branches or harming the next season's yield. Beneath the tree, the ground is prepared in advance, either cleaned or covered with tarps, so the fallen dates don't pick up dirt. Once a large quantity has dropped, the machinery steps in. A high-powered blower is brought forward and directed across the ground, sweeping all the fallen red dates into long, neat rows. Thanks to the strong and steady airflow, the fruit gathers quickly with minimal labor. Next, a specialized vacuum harvesting machine is used. Its large suction head works like a giant vacuum cleaner, collecting the jujubes that have already been gathered into rows and funneling them directly into a storage tank at the back. This dramatically speeds up the harvest, shortens the working time, and ensures the fruit isn't bruised. After the tank is full, the dates are transported to the collection point. There, workers sort them again, removing dry leaves, twigs, and any fruit that doesn't meet quality standards. The plump, evenly dried dates then move on to either sun-drying or machine drying, depending on production needs, before being packaged and shipped to market. Across fields filled with lush green bell pepper plants, harvest season is always a burst of color. From light green to deep green, and from vibrant yellow to rich red, the ripening peppers create a vivid picture across the farmland. Bell peppers bruise, dent, and scratch very easily, so the harvest is done entirely by hand to preserve their natural firmness and glossy skin. Farmers move slowly along each row, gently lifting each pepper to check its ripeness. They only pick peppers with firm, smooth skins and uniform color, the clearest signs that the fruit has reached peak quality. When harvesting, workers use their thumb and forefinger to snap the stem carefully, allowing the pepper to detach without tearing the flesh. Right after picking, the peppers are placed into large plastic buckets carried at the side or set on the ground. These buckets are lightweight and smooth, helping prevent excessive rubbing that could damage the peppers. Workers repeat the cycle: inspect, pick, place, maintaining a steady pace that is quick yet mindful. Once a bucket is full, the peppers are taken to a collection point at the edge of the field. There, workers carry out a quick initial sorting. Large, uniform, glossy peppers are set aside, while smaller ones or those with slight marks are separated for processing facilities. This sorting is done rapidly, as moving the produce immediately is essential to keeping the peppers crisp and fresh. After sorting, the peppers are placed into large padded crates and loaded onto trucks for transport to markets, supermarkets, or distribution centers. The time from picking to shipping is kept as short as possible to preserve the pepper's full flavor, juiciness, and crunch. Thanks to the fully manual harvesting process and careful field sorting, the bell peppers that reach consumers are always fresh, high quality, and beautifully consistent. From the vast fields of California to the sun-drenched farms of Mexico and the traditional orchards of Europe and Asia, each harvest we've witnessed is far more than the simple act of gathering crops. It is a story of human hands, of persistence, skill, and the deep pride carried by farmers around the world. Whether it's strawberries picked with care, oranges twisted gently to avoid scratching the skin, kiwis placed delicately into padded pouches, or pineapples harvested non-stop under the sun. All of it reminds us that behind every fresh product we buy at the supermarket lies a long journey of hard work, precision, and love for the land. Every country and every region has its own harvesting methods, from advanced machinery to traditional techniques. Yet no matter how different they all share the same goal: preserving nature's best qualities and delivering safe, high-quality produce to consumers. The scenes we've seen today are a reminder that agriculture is not just an industry. It is the lifeblood of our world, the foundation that sustains us all. For every delicious meal, every ripe piece of fruit, and every abundant season, countless people work quietly from dawn until dusk. We hope this journey through the fields has helped you appreciate each piece of produce a little more, and cherish the farmers, the artists of the land, who tirelessly create nature's miracles. Thank you for watching. See you again on our next journey of discovery.